Latest in 2023, Ginza Street Food, 15 Food Recommendations. Samurai JUNJIRO Channel. Hi, I'm Akane-maru, born and raised in Japan. In this video, we go on a food tour in Ginza, where the most exclusive stores are in Japan. Here are 15 dishes, including hamburgers from a hot place that opened this year and gorgeous dishes from a popular to-go specialty restaurant. This is the most delicious collection of dishes in the history of this channel, so be sure to watch it until the end. Now, let's get started! We have arrived at Purachinaya Station, where the Ginza area is located. This channel has previously introduced 11 different dishes in Ginza. In this video, we will introduce 15 dishes that could not be introduced in the previous video, divided into the Ginza area and Higashi Ginza area. First, we will introduce the Ginza area. We will start with the ice cream from Hokkaido Dosanko Plaza, where we were not able to introduce in the previous video. This store is a popular place to buy food products from Hokkaido, located in the north of Japan. In my previous video, we introduced crab cream croquettes and seafood bowls. The seafood bowl made with fresh Hokkaido seafood is highly recommended. But what we would like to introduce this time is the ice cream that half of the people who come to this store eat. From the 3 kinds available, we especially recommend the Yubari melon flavor. The Yubari melon is Hokkaido's specialty, a red flesh melon with a strong sweetness and flavor. The ice cream is filled with the juice of the melon. The sweetness of the melon will fill the mouth. It is made with Hokkaido milk, which gives it a refreshing sweetness. There are also milk-flavored ice cream and mixed melon and milk-flavored ice cream, so be sure to give them a try. The next store we will introduce is located inside the UNIQLO Ginza store, which reopened after renovations in September 2021. The UNIQLO Ginza store is one of the largest UNIQLO stores in the world with 12 floors. The store introduced here, UNIQLO Coffee, is located on the top 12 floors of this building. UNIQLO Coffee is a rare store with only 2 other UNIQLO locations, one in Ginza and one in this store. Here we will introduce cookies and dorayaki, which are only available at UNIQLO Coffee. Let's eat the cookies first. It has a nice buttery smell. It is crispy but not too hard and soft. The texture of cashew nuts is a nice accent. It looks like a good cookie to match with coffee. Next, we eat the dorayaki. This dorayaki is a collaboration between Bunmeido, founded in 1900, and UNIQLO. It has a sweet flavor of honey. The inside is filled with anko, made from Hokkaido red beans. The sweet dough and the sweet anko go well together. It is nice to be able to eat dorayaki from a store with a long history at a reasonable price. Next, we will introduce this store, Ginza Tsuboyaki-imo. This shop opened here in 2018 and specializes in sweet potato sweets. This store is particular about the way sweet potatoes are baked, and they are baked in this jar. The sweetness of the sweet potatoes is increased by baking them slowly for 3 hours in a jar filled with charcoal. This time, we chose bite-sized sweet potatoes that are easy to eat. The sweet honey overflows from the surface as if it were coated with honey. The outer skin is crispy and the grill marks are flavorful. The inside is tender and melts in the mouth. No sugar is used at all, but the sweetness is so strong that it is like a sweet. We highly recommend this store to those who love sweet potatoes. Next, we will introduce two stores in Exit Melsa, where daily goods and apparel brands are housed. The first one is Anno KACHI. It is a store specializing in anko sweets which opened in 2022. This time, we will eat these sweets which are especially recommended. It is sold frozen, so it is ready to eat when naturally thawed until the time indicated here. This is a cream puff with 3 layers: anko, custard cream, and whipped cream. Anko is made from Hokkaido red beans. The anko and cream unite in the mouth and are delicious. It has the natural sweetness of azuki beans and milk, not the sweetness of sugar. It's a stylish sweet with a Western style arranged with Japanese-styled anko. Next, we will introduce this store, KANADAYA, located near the entrance to Exit Melsa. This shop opened in 2022 and specializes in fruits daifuku. The store's daifuku are characterized by the black color of the mochi with bamboo charcoal in it. There are always 6 kinds of daifuku available, but this time we chose this fruits daifuku. This is a Mont Blanc style daifuku with chestnut paste and chestnuts on top. The mochi is filled with white bean paste and cream cheese for a smooth texture. The cream cheese has a refreshing sour taste. The chestnuts are moist and soft. The chestnut paste is sweet and rich. There are cassis fruits under the chestnut paste with a slight sourness. The price is a little high, but the taste is very satisfying and worth the price. The next store we will introduce is a hidden store in a narrow alley. Yukiya opened in 2021. This popular store specializes in tuna cutlet sandwiches and is frequently introduced on TV and in magazines. The tuna cutlet sandwich is also popular, but this time we would like to introduce the tuna burger. This tuna burger is a tuna minced cutlet and cheese in a burger. It is seasoned with honey mustard. It has a nice honey flavor. It is fried to order, so it is hot and crispy. The tuna uses fresh tuna, so there is no smell and it has a strong flavor. The finely chopped Japanese shiso leaves and lotus fruits are a nice accent. It is as delicious as the beef. Next, we will introduce 2 stores in Tokyo Plaza, which are directly connected to the Ginza subway station. The first one is Tairaku-Tangao. Opened in 2021, it specializes in Taiwanese sponge cakes and has been featured on many TV programs. There are 4 types of Taiwanese sponge cakes available, but this time we chose the most popular, the plain one. The Taiwanese sponge cake here contains more yolk and milk than egg whites. It's baked slowly over a long period of time, which gives it a nice, moist and fluffy texture. So it has a natural sweetness from the eggs. The size is large, but the texture is light, so it can easily be eaten by one person. The cheese flavor is also popular, so be sure to give it a try. Next, we will introduce this store, the City Bakery. This bakery is located in New York and opened in Ginza in 2016. They offer a wide variety of breads, but this time we will introduce their most popular bread, which is an adaptation of a croissant. This is a croissant sandwich with bacon, lettuce, and tomato. It has a nice smell of sesame seeds. The croissant is crispy and buttery. The saltiness of the rock salt enhances the sweetness of the bread. The bacon is thick and fatty. The mayonnaise sauce goes well with the tomato and lettuce. From here, we will introduce 5 stores in the Higashi Ginza station area, which is about a 10-minute walk from UNIQLO Station. The first one we will introduce is Purachinaya. This restaurant specializes in inari, which is rice wrapped in deep-fried tofu. It is a popular restaurant visited by many entertainers and celebrities. This time, we will introduce the most popular inari. This set comes in 2 flavors, Japanese pepper called sansho and sesame. The surface of the inari is toasted to give it a savory flavor. The sauce has a sweet taste, but because it is seared, there is also a slight bitterness. The inari with sansho in it has a fresh flavor that is addictive. It's a special taste that no other restaurants can offer. The inari with sesame seeds has a nice texture. The bite-sized pieces make it easy to eat. Next, we will introduce this store, Petit Custa. This store specializes in bite-sized sponge cakes. There are 10 different flavors available, but this time we chose a combination of 5 different flavors. This sponge cake has a nice smell with Earl Grey in it. It has the texture of an apple and the sweetness of cream. This one has caramel sauce in the batter. The crunchy texture of the sugar is addictive. The small taiyaki is filled with anko. The heart-shaped sponge cake is sweet with lots of chocolate. The cute panda-shaped sponge cake is filled with custard cream. It's nice to be able to enjoy different flavors. Next, we will introduce this store, Oreno Grand Market. This is a restaurant specializing in to-go food operated by a restaurant that runs French and Italian restaurants in Ginza. It is popular for its reasonably priced dishes made with high-end ingredients. In this time, we will introduce 2 types of dishes that we particularly recommend at this restaurant. The first one is the store's most popular curry bread. This curry bread is made of sweet and moist bread using milk from Iwate Prefecture, wrapped in curry and deep-fried. It is thick and satisfying. The inside is filled with spicy curry and cheese. It's nice that there is also a large slice of beef in it. The cheese is melted and creamy. Next is this bento. It is a bento with pork ginger on top of rice. It has a fresh flavor of ginger and a sweet smell of sauce. This pork is made from Yamagata Prefecture's pork with a sweet flavor. Pickled cucumber and eggplant shibazuke is salty and crunchy. Spinach goes well with the sweetness of butter and corn. The pork is thick and large. The fatty loin meat is juicy and tender. The sauce has the sweetness of apples and onions. The sauce is thickly seasoned, so it goes well with rice. The pork fat with the sweet taste soaks into the rice and tastes great. It is a highly recommended bento. Next, we will introduce this store, Tartotte. This store specializes in fruit tarts and opened in April 2023. It is very popular for its jewel-like fruit tarts and social media. We chose the most popular menu item. This tart has 7 kinds of fruits on it, including strawberries, blueberries, grapefruits, and muscats. The fruit is slightly sour and sweet, and the juice fills the mouth. The tart dough is crispy on the outside and moist on the inside. The whipped cream goes well with the sweet dough. The tart is colorful and gorgeous. The last restaurant we will introduce is Shinsekai-grill Bon. This restaurant specializes in beef cutlet sandwiches and has its main store in Osaka. The main restaurant has a history of more than 70 years and is so popular that customers line up on holidays. Try a freshly made beef cutlet sandwich. The sauce for this cutlet sandwich is made from onions, tomatoes, apples, celery, and other ingredients simmered for a week. It has a fruity and slightly sweet taste. The beef cutlet uses fillet meat, which is moist and tender. The bread is toasted so it's nice and crispy. It's a gorgeous beef cutlet sandwich. If there's any restaurant you'd like us to introduce, let us know in the comments. Please give us the thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Well, that's all for today. See you in the next video. Bye bye!